I had such a lovely time. You are never going to believe what came up in my session. It really surprised me.
Good morning. I am so glad to see that you're up. How did you sleep? I slept pretty stinking good from 11:15 to 6:30 without any kind of sleep aid or anything. So I'm pretty excited. Here, come on, let's get my makeup done while I chat. Today we're headed back to our property. However, we have to go to our last appointment today, and that's kind of just to clear out any things, the rest of the things that need to go. My PTSD is hard, and if you have PTSD, CPTSD, you get that it's like not easy. And it's tough. PTSD and CPTSD make life very difficult, and I have both of them. It's been a journey for 14 years for the PTSD, but the CPTSD has been happening since, I was born. And I've used tools along my journey, right? You first start out with pharmaceuticals and medication, and then I kind of moved into breath work and meditation, no medication, and then the night terrors just got to be too much, and so I found THC, and THC has been so great. It's an amazing tool. I'm just to the point where I would like not to have to rely on it to be able to function and to go out. And that was a lot of the work that we did yesterday, was around getting in the car with the kids. And I think it's always important to grow yourself and take trips like this. I mean, we were all supposed to go together, but the universe wanted me to make this pilgrimage on my own. And that's what I gotta do. It has not been like super easy. I haven't had Theodore to sleep with, and I'm doing it. So I just want to take a moment and be like, good job. And to you, I want to take a moment, if you struggled today, if you struggled with anything, and the fact that you grew through it, that's friggin' great. That is freaking great. We don't give ourselves enough credit for the crap that we do. As a mom, right? Just take this. As a mom, we have so many things on our to-do list. And if you're retired and your kids have moved out of the nest, think back to when you were in your 30s and your 40s and life was hectic, life was crazy. This kid had to be here, this kid had to be here, dinner had to be made. So much was going on. And I feel like as moms, we do not give ourselves enough credit for the stuff that we do. We do a lot. And it is okay to be proud of yourself for a minute, to sit in your pride for a second and be like, yeah, I did that. Because you know what? When I was growing up, if you talked about anything good that you did, you were bragging. You weren't humble. You were boasting. And here's the thing. That has nothing to do with me and you, and everything to do with the person saying it. They felt like they wouldn't be humble. They felt like they would be bragging. And that's the thing about intention. When you say something with intention, you're saying it with the intention of, yeah, I'm proud of myself. You're not saying it with the intention to make someone like you more. You're not saying it with the intention that it's going to get you better favors or any egoic reason. That's not why you're saying, or, that's not why I'm saying. Moms do a lot. And we deserve to sit in some pride for a second and be like, heck, yes, we do. Yes, we do. High five. And if someone thinks otherwise, if someone tears you down or criticizes you constantly, they have a lot of inner work to do. You can tell how much a person is healed by the words they say to others. And if people are constantly telling others how to live their life and what to do, what they're doing wrong, do you really think that they're a very healed person? No. Healed people are healing, because you're always healing, right? You're never like fully, completely 100% healed until you die. So healing people don't speak that way. Healing people don't hurl criticism. Healing people ask questions. Healing people say, oh, I see that you did it this way. What was your thought process behind that? Or why did you do it that way? Healing people are inquisitive, not critical. So anyone that you see, and that includes the comment section, Anyone that you see being constantly critical, they have a lot of healing left to do. Simple as that. I am going to get dressed, and then I am going to take you down to breakfast with me. Let's get down to breakfast. Let's get down to breakfast. I have not stayed in a hotel alone since probably Long Island when I went to Gabby's service. Normally I would stay in the van, right? Bodie was like such a comfort space for me, and yeah, I didn't realize that I hadn't stayed in a hotel by myself for a number of years. That's wild. Somebody went to the pool and had some water on the floor. Oops. I think I'm gonna get some eggs. Good morning.
How are you today?
Good, how are you? Thank you so much. I'll get that.
Yeah.
An orange today. My coffee. My sound is muffled because I have my card in the mouth. Yeah, my sound is muffled because I got my card in the mouth. Because my hands are full. I don't know. I don't love sitting down there for breakfast because I've got to get a video edited. I've got to get that done before we head out to our appointment. Dun, 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 dun. I hope there's another non-dairy creamer in there. That'd be great. Whew. Yeah, I've got to get there is, yay. Got to get our video edited, and then we have to get gas before we head there. I've got to get gas. Put a light in here. Put some salty salts on my breakfast. Salt and pepper. Kyle has spoiled me. That man, he loves to use seasoning. And I used to not be able to eat black pepper. Yes, I used to not be able to eat black pepper. And now I eat at least the medium Mateo salsa. He's worked on me over the years. I miss that guy. Oh, I miss the kids. I miss Kyle. Yeah, I mean, it's great to have a couple days to myself, and I mean, it's been a pilgrimage. And it's pretty cool that I get to go home to them today. I miss them, my babies and my Kyle. Let's add a little pepper, or a lot of pepper. Bon appetit. Fantastic news. My video is rendered. I'm not gonna upload it yet because I've got to get to my appointment, and it's not gonna upload in time. But Kyle just sent me a text. I haven't been checking like my analytics or anything. I've been on the road, right? I am at the threshold for watch hours. I have 6,200 watch hours. And what does that mean? That means that I applied for monetization this morning. I am so happy. I can get monetized now. So that's amazing because it really allows me to do what I love. And I love to be with you every day. I love to grow down the road together with you. I love the idea of YouTube being my full-time income because it's flexible. I get to be at home with my kids. I get to travel. I get to meet people. I get to speak in places. I get to live such an incredible life, and I get to bring you with me. And I'm so grateful for you that you're watching this right now. You are taking time out of your day to watch my video. It really means the world to me. When I say that, I mean that. It means the world to me to have you here. And I'm so grateful for you.
I applied for monetization. Yes! If you felt called, share my channel with somebody. I can use all the help that I can get. If you feel like my videos could add value to someone's life, please share it with them. I would really love it if you did that. I want to live my dream, and in this new season of growing through my PTSD and just becoming. Thank you. Thank you. We have got to get this room cleaned up, though. Look at this. Look at this room. I got to get it cleaned up. And then we got to go get gas. And we got to hit the road for the doctor appointment. One more appointment. Then we're on our way. I have got to put the laptop away. I will upload this somewhere today. Folding up the clothes, folding up the clothes, folding up the clothes, folding up the clothes. I think I am going to get gas before the doctor appointment, so I need to move my tushy. To-do, 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 to-do. Oh, you're coming with me. I can't forget you. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Yeah, everything. Do 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 da 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 da. Down down baby, your street in a rainbow. Boom boom baby, ready to let it go. Shimmy shimmy go go. Headed to our appointment. We're headed to our appointment. All the things. Makes me very grateful for Kyle, because he usually carries all of the bags for me. Oh, I miss that guy and my babies. I can't wait to see them today. I don't normally get gas in here. I usually always got gas in the van. That's where oh no, it doesn't even, okay, it doesn't have a gas cap. Sweet. We're gonna put this in here. All right. Select, we're just gonna do some Shell regular, $3.05 a gallon. It's very different than fueling the van. Oh my gosh, I don't know when the last time I got fuel in the Jeep was. I have no idea. I just always drive the van. Da, 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 da. Just go ahead and fill it up. That way I don't have to fill up again. I didn't have to get gas on the way here. I was at 3/4 of a tank. This thing gets some pretty good gas mileage. Huh. Things I never thought I would say. Hi. I am going to leave the keys with you. You are going to be in here. You've got control of the radio, whatever you would like. I'm going to go on my appointment, and this is that second one. Going to lunch with Robin, and then we're going to talk about all this on the ride back, and what's kind of what it is and what's been going on with me, and more importantly, how I feel after these appointments. So you chill, hang out with some tunes, and I'll be back soon. Hello. Oh, how was your time in the car? I appreciate you keeping it cool for me. I had such a lovely time. You are never going to believe what came up in my session. Oh, it's insane. Nothing. It really surprised me what came up in this session and how far back it actually went. Holy crap. Holy crap. Like, just amazing. I'm gonna plug in lunch. I got us a lunch place. I looked up a lunch place, and so we're gonna go grab some lunch with Robin. Yeah, you'll get to meet Robin. I'm so excited. I love Robin. She actually just wrote a book. She just wrote a children's book called Yucky Weather. I'll leave the link in the description. All these author things going all around. I love it. I will leave her book in the description. She had a video. I made a video for her with the book and for her YouTube channel. So there's also a version of her reading the book online. Do you do this? Do you have like 500 tabs open on your phone? It's kind of like your brain sometimes. All right, let's try this again because we have 5 bars of service. There we go. All right. Hit play on the Spotify. And we're ready to go. We made it to lunch. I feel amazing. The lunch is going to be fantastic. We are also going in the Container Store afterwards. And I have someone very, very special that I want to introduce you to, who is one of my bestest friends in the whole solar system, universe, galaxy. Robin!
Hi, friends.
She's the one that set up this entire trip for me to come to Denver to release all these things that I'm going to tell you about on our drive back today. She's amazing. I love her.
Love you guys too.
Yeah, so let's go to lunch. Come on, all 3 of us. We're going to lunch together. Oh, wow. This place is packed, so it must be good. Oh, it's your time to laugh.
Yeah.
I love looking at these things. Oh, all right. Let's get ready to eat. This is filming me, not you.
Oh.
You're fine. Dining in, both of us. Could I do the Mother Earth bowl? Do you have any vegetarian protein?
Yeah, you can bring it back with that.
Yeah, let me add tofu, please.
I like the way they cook it a lot.
Okay, cool. And then would you eat some of the avocado hummus? Could I get an order of the avocado hummus, but add veggies with it?
Yeah, veggie and pita.
Yeah.
What do we call it? The flying something?
The flying avocado.
Yeah, that's the one. Flying avocado for me, please. And a lemonade, please.
Oh, yes. Make that 2 lemonades,
Here, I don't
please.
forget. There's some pepper.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Whew, this place is busy. Holy cow, this place is busy. Busy, busy, busy. Are you possibly finishing up here? Oh, sweet. I'll let you do your thing. No rush. All right, let's go try this lemonade over here. Oh, they have mango, green tea, they have rose petal lemonade, and passion fruit black tea. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try this one and see how it goes. Got my chopsticks, because food always tastes better with chopsticks. Now, we gotta get back to the table. Our avocado hummus came in. Oh, this looks super yummy. Also got my lemonade, and Robin's gonna eat some pita while we devour some veggies. I haven't seen avocado hummus before, so I'm like, oh, well.
It looks really tasty. Makes me feel like I should not cook at home and I should just like eat out, in these
For
fancy
sure.
places. Okay.
Just
that's
eat out
good.
all the time. I like
Yeah.
it.
Although I can honestly say the price tag is a little more than I want to spend. Okay.
So I got what is this thing? I should have looked at what my thing was. I got the Mother Earth bowl, and it's got some tofu and sweet potatoes and mushrooms and arugula and all of this goodness that's about to go in my mouth. And then Robin got
The flying avocado featuring roasted turkey, Gouda, tomato, avocado hummus. Looks really tasty.
amazing.
Yeah.
Saying it in your lovely voice that you read your book in. I know. I finally found this place. Yelp is pretty good. It doesn't let me down all the time. It does pretty good.
Did you yelp for help? Sorry.
Oh my gosh, that food was pretty delectable. The avocado hummus I feel like was delicious. Lemonade was good. I'd go back. Wasn't bad. Did you like it?
It was delightful.
Delightful. Now we are going to because my birthday is on Sunday. Somebody got me a really special gift, so I get to open some presents. Would you like to see that? And then we're taking you into the Container Store, briefly, but we're taking you in there.
Okay, so these are just, I already told you about these. These are not the things. Are you ready?
Yeah.
This is the first one. I didn't wrap it. It's a belt.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, so it looked like you.
It is me. It is me.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin.
Yeah, I thought you were like everything.
Just everything.
Yeah.
It can be a headband.
Oh,
it can be a
yeah.
belt. It can be. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Oh.
And I got it at a thrift store, which is your jam.
If
So,
I saw this at a thrift store, it would be in my cart.
Yep.
Just letting you know.
Yep.
This would absolutely be in my
I
cart.
channeled your Jen energy. Your
Thank you.
Genergy?
My
Your
Genergy.
Genergy. I channeled your Genergy. The big surprise for everybody who wants to see it. I call her Genuine, so there you go.
Which is where my channel name came from. This lady right here, she came up with Genuine, and yeah. And there's a cute little thing in my intro for her too.
Okay, gotta show them that part first.
Oh.
Because when they see it, yeah.
It says happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Genuine, my sweet Jen friend. Trips around the sun are not for the faint of heart.
So you can take me everywhere with you.
Yep. Oh, I can just sit there and open it, and then I have my robin bird.
Yep. Yep. And you gotta show them the birthday. It lights up.
It lights up?
Yeah, because it lights.
It has lights!
My sweet
This is the coolest freaking card I've ever seen!
not for the faint of heart.
Look at this.
And you're doing an
Look at
amazing
this.
job with life.
You're so freaking awesome.
It looks like a very Jen card.
It's sparkly and just golden and light, and it lights up.
Mhm.
You lit me up today.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday, Genuine.
You want the very last special thing?
Yes!
Okay. I didn't wrap it either, but
How did you feel when you held it?
amazing. So my youngest put the pages to his little face, and he goes, "These pages feel amazing. They're really good quality pages, Mom." And I'm like, "Well, I'm glad you like the page quality." So this book just came out this past week, and it's called Yucky Weather. And you can purchase it on Amazon or through my website, bgbarnstormer.com. But yes, all the things. It's a book about life perspective. It's called Yucky Weather because a friend of mine looked out the window and said, "What a yucky day." And I thought, it is a beautiful day. And I wrote a book about all the things that I love about a yucky weather day. So
And I told you guys about this one. I am putting this in the description. If you have children, grandchildren, also, there's a video. I will put all the things in the description because this book is everything that kids need. It is everything that kids need, and adults. We can absolutely learn from this too. Look at this. Look at the clouds.
So my quote that's in here is,
Oh, yes.
"There's sunshine above the clouds. It's all a matter of perspective." And so this book is all about perspective and choosing to look at a yucky day and enjoy something about it. Because even the first page, it says, "Some you'll look at a cloudy day and say, 'What yucky weather comes my way?' While some dislike a gloomy day, I'll share my viewpoint if I may." And then I go through and I talk about different things that you can enjoy. Should I tell them the bonus part about this book?
I think you should.
Okay, so on every page in the very back, it shows you might just enjoy reading the book, and then you're going to get to the very last page, and then it's going to say, "Have you seen our friends, Frog and Duck, hiding throughout the story?" And now I've got kids who love a seek and find book, and all of these little raindrop pictures shows you exactly what that book, like on that page, looks like. So you can go to the page 1 of the book, and you can look through and you can find the little duck and the little frog on each page.
I love this book so much.
And my children were like, "Well, not all of them look exactly the same," and that's part of the fun. Is sometimes it's in a pattern, sometimes it's the actual little character that they're holding. So that's what makes Seek and Find fun throughout the whole book,
Yeah.
because they're not all exactly the same. So, happy
Thank
birthday!
you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
Always. Only always.
Only always.
Only always.
Only always. Well, just freaking amazing. I have the best people in my life. I'm surrounded by so much love. I may not have grown up with it in the way that I wanted or needed, but as an adult, I have so many people that just love the hell out of me, and I love them right back.
Yeah. You just find your tribe. Your vibe attracts your tribe.
Your vibe attracts the tribe. Well, tribe, we're going to go into the container store. Would you like to go? Come on.
It
Yeah.
will probably press the button.
Okay.
So basically, don't smush it. Okay.
Oh my God.
I was a full-time RVer when I met Jen. 21 or 2?
21, 22.
Somewhere in there. And I love to help people organize RVs. I love to Pinterest things. So basically, we're going to go walk around. I'm going to show her some tips and tricks and give some ideas.
Yes.
And then we'll see where it goes.
We'll see where the day takes us.
Yeah.
As we always do.
You know, have a lot going on there. These types of things are really great because they flatten up. And I like rectangular things. I don't do circles.
Gotcha.
Except for the big bowls that I mix things in. Because in an RV or a bus, circles don't fit very well.
They don't.
And so you really need squares. So
Yeah.
I guess that makes me a shape.
It's hip to be square.
It's hip to be square. Okay. Talk about these circles because circles can be really helpful. Now I know I just said I like squares, but I also like circles in some areas. I know I'm just confusing. It's fine. My husband will tell you the same thing. These can be helpful if you have something that, like, I really like to pull out baskets and pull them down, but if you're a person who wants to be able to rotate through things and not have to pull it down, that's where these can come in handy. I have a stationary house now and we travel about part-time, and there's a couple cabinets that these can be really handy in, but for the most part in our RV I only did the baskets or the bins that I'm pulling down because I didn't want to give up that extra space in my RV.
Yeah.
But in my house, then this is actually a little bit more functional. So it kind of depends on your space and what you're trying to do. The drawer organizers are really helpful, obviously, to organize your drawer. But what's really important is knowing different sizes. Sometimes you want to stack them in together. This is obviously a tall one. But sometimes you might want to section them out, like taking a short one and dividing out the space into different spaces. So it's kind of like playing Tetris. It's my favorite game when I was little. And so if you take a small one, you can put it between them. The other thing that is great is, like, if you've got a drawer, let's just say this is your drawer, and you're putting in, again, like a smaller one over here, and then you have another smaller one over here. Now you've created a space for something bigger in between them. So you can separate out your drawer, but just by being creative with whatever space, you know, maybe you have little things.
to the bottom?
These ones do.
Oh,
That's clever.
Okay.
This must be a new feature.
I like it.
Like these ones over here, these ones have like grippies in them, which again, depending on what your situation is, it might work out better. I don't personally, unless you have a really big drawer, I don't always love these types of things. Like in my stationary house, these are great, but I don't like how much room they take up. So I would rather have like a smaller thing. If you're shopping at Target or Walmart, they have different types of things. In Target, you gotta check the bathroom section, the kitchen organization section, and then like the storage section with all of like the, I don't know, storage bins and things, because they have different things in different sections. So Target, you have to shop around a little bit more. It's probably part of their plot to get you to buy more. But
It's a trap.
I love Target.
Me too.
So Eli really wants to be a florist, and my dilemma is that we have his little area in the kids' room that is going to be his flower station, and so I need things like this is super practical. I like the peel and sticky.
This could be a nice, you know, open thing, but it just depends on what the purpose of the
Everything
product
I want
is.
to hang on the wall. That way his workspace
Is clear.
is open. And so, you know, construction paper, crayons, markers. I need like some jars to hang the flowers in on the wall.
We can look around because I've not seen everything yet, but what this inspires and the idea of a wall hanger is at IKEA they have, I don't know if it's called a pegboard,
Yeah,
and then it has
at
some
IKEA.
different ones, and we have one for my kiddos' room, and that works really well to put like the notebooks and the paper and the things. So it part of the process of this is figuring out what is the space used for, and then how do you need to organize this so that it's functional.
Organizing only works if it fits.
Right.
You know? If it fits, it ships.
These are what I call the shelfie things. Shelf risers. You can buy them at a lot of different locations. I don't know what the price is. These are $8.99. I know at Target and Walmart they're different prices. The key on these is, what I like to use them for is if you can find a basket that fits below them and you have a tall shelf, then you can put a basket below and above. It really depends, like if you want to stack them, because these ones are stacking and you can like stack them in there, and I don't have an extra hand here, but you get the idea here.
I like the stacking.
But it also depends on the width. So you can see, like if you scan down the aisle here, there's lots of different ones here. These ones, for example, are really great too because they're for corners. And if you're in an RV or a bus and you're traveling, it can be really easy to take this and then you can flip it so that your stuff doesn't fly out, because I broke some bowls recently because I forgot to flip it in the corner. But depending on what your space looks like, kind of depends on what type of like shelfie thing you need. These ones stack, which is pretty exciting. I want to talk about, this is called a lipstick riser apparently, and you can find them on Amazon and lots of different places. This is actually a really good sized one for the price, and I don't know how many it holds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 24. I use them for essential oils, so this one here would probably fit the 5 milliliter one.
Yes.
Also, I have stepped on your,
It's, I travel with a lot of fabric.
I know, but like the strings
It adds patina.
right here.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
You
good.
know, you're magical.
Yeah, I just leave strings with me wherever I go.
This is looks like, if I have the right thing, it looks like about $49.99 for a stacking bin. They're beautiful quality.
Oh, they're
beautifully
gorgeous.
made.
Yeah.
I just feel like
They're above my pay grade.
that's a bit of a commitment for a
Yeah.
stacking bin for me. But
Yeah.
they're beautiful. I definitely would agree.
But I wonder that, like, the first time that falls, right? Like, I feel like something's breaking.
Yeah, and that's a good point, is I think it also depends on your space. I think in our first RV we had metal ones, not quite like this, but metal ones, and I felt that they were really sturdy, so I wouldn't break them.
Yeah.
And then if they shifted or we had a rough travel day going down a bumpy road, I wasn't really worried about them. But
Yeah.
these
I
are
would be worried
definitely-
about these.
These are wood. They're beautiful though.
Oh, they're
Really
gorgeous. If you have a house, these are for you. It's like Disney. Wow. I've never been in a container store before, and I gotta tell you, I kind of like it.
These ones are really helpful in bathrooms of RVs in general, because you don't want stuff to shift around when you're driving down the road.
Yeah.
So you can put your toothpaste and whatever other products you use, and it's narrow enough to sit in the cabinet.
I think I'm gonna have to pull my bus up into the parking lot, and
Well, you're going to be in Pacific Northwest whenever our dates line up.
we can make some of them line up. Well, we're in Washington, so
I will pull up my dates and tell you where I'm at, because I don't even know. Oh, these are fun. These are like little bookshelves. Ooh, how big is this space for Eli?
ooh, that might be really
I don't know how big
cool.
you're talking though. Like how much room?
Yeah, kids wall-mounted bookshelf.
Use like cups for different, art supplies and things
Yeah.
too, if he needs different stuff. So I think these ones, a few years ago when we hit the road, it was 2020, and we bought one called the pantry bin. I think this might be the same one, but they might have a different name now. And these are really great for the RV cabinets. They fit 2 OXO, I don't know what size those containers are, pop top containers. And I put my flour and my sugar and then my oats and whatever, coffee and whatever else. And so they fit in those little RV cabinets, and then I could pull them down, and then I could take out my flour and my sugar for baking, cooking, and then I could put them back in. It fit like 2 of them, and then it had a little extra room on the side, so then I could stuff in whatever, like measuring cups or something in there. These are the metal stacking ones. I had something similar, and we actually put our clothes in them and then stacked them up. So I had one for like t-shirts, shorts, pants, whatever, and then they stacked. So these are the types of office supplies.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on how big bathroom counters are, or sometimes cabinets. Oh, this is gonna blow your mind too. But it's like a file thingy, and then you can have 3 shelves. Not this one for plates, but you get the concept of like if it was the, I don't know what they're called, the file thingies.
Yeah, they're really tall, the taller ones.
With the,
Yeah.
you would use in an office.
Yeah.
But then you put it on its side in a cabinet, and then it can.
Store stuff.
We're winning.
We are winning.
We're winning.
Every day we are winning. I really like those.
I'm a sucker for this wood stuff too.
I am. Me too.
So, like-
these are super cool. This store is amazing. This is my first time here, and I think I'm hooked. Molly's gonna want to come back with me. Holy mackerel. Oh, it's always sad to say goodbye to friends. It's not goodbye. It's see you down the road. Robin's a part-time RVer, and we met in 2022, and just have developed this beautiful friendship. Like, she's somebody that I never would have thought that we would have become such beautiful friends, and I'm so grateful that she's in my life. And now you and we're headed back to New Mexico. So I've peed, gotten all the things. I'm gonna get my camera situated, that way we can talk. All right, got my parking. I'm gonna get my things set up. I like to take a second and just breathe for a moment and get my ish together. We are going to talk about what happened this week on this drive, or what happened at my appointments and why they were so crucial to me healing. Let's roll. Oh, I guess I can go out this way. All right, yeah. I got my parking validated, so that was super groovy. Nope, that's not gonna work. Mother trucker. We are at a rest area, and I'm gonna go pee. That being said, I really have to pee. I'm gonna show you the views of this rest area when I get done. This is the beauty of traveling, is like rest areas are so pretty. The landscape is just insane. But I really, really gotta pee. And I think I'm gonna take a small little break. We've got how many? We have a little under 3 hours, 197 miles, 2 hours and 50 minutes. So I'm gonna really try and make it today. It's been a long couple of days. Whew. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's been really awesome. Let me show you this view, and then I do want to tell you about my doctor appointment today. Look at this rest area. They have little gazebos. You can hear the crickets chirping. Oh, what a peaceful place to have a little rest. Oh, I love it. Apparently, you can see all the peaks from here. My camera's all funkified, but we got Spanish Peak, Greenhorn, St. Charles, Pikes Peak, and those are all over there, Greenhorn, St. Charles, and then we've got Pikes Peak over there. That's where we came from, over there. So let's have a chat. My doctor appointment that I went to today was with one of the doctors, again, that I saw the day before. And today, the day before was all about releasing the PTSD and being able to drive with my family. And today was all about not having to rely on THC to manage my panic. And so I haven't had any THC since before I left the bus. And it's been a couple of days, and I feel really good. We were able to release, like, my feeling of needing to use that, not being able to sleep, was a lot of night terrors that I had with panic. It's also the doctor, I think it's called NET. They go back and you kind of have memories pop up, and mine kind of came from conception. So, this that I've been holding on to, not being able to sleep, this need to have the THC to help. And I used to have wine to help many years ago, and so what I did today releases that need, and it's wild how it works. Maybe I'll find a Google page or something describing the technique of what it is, and you can check it out. But I feel good. Traffic was a bit much. Traffic was a little hectic and crazy in Denver, Colorado Springs, and blue eyes. My blue eyes are sensitive. A little less than 3 hours to go. I am just taking a hot minute to ground my feet and my copper, my earth runners. My earth runners have copper in them. If this camera would... My earth runners have copper at the toe, and so I love grounding my feet in the grass whenever I stop. Feels really good to reset. I was really hoping there would be like a McDonald's on this exit, but nay. I wanted some fries. Let's get back in this car and let's get home to see my babies and my Kyle. I miss them when I'm gone. This is a sight for sore eyes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Ew, he peed on me. Mom. Your dumb dog peed on me.
Mom, it's still here. Right here. Right here. Look down here. Get to work.
Hi, puppy. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Weedy.